Welcome to this How to Play video for the Legacy campaign of Trench Club Legacy. In the campaign, you will play multiple games which will build on each other. Each battle will represent a half year in the Great War. Before you start the Legacy campaign, you should be familiar with the Trench Club rules. We have linked the rules video below. To start the campaign, set up the game like normal game of Trench Club, but add the Legacy board, the Legacy card deck, and the news cards. Then draw the first card from the Legacy card deck to start the campaign. The cards will guide you through the campaign and tell you everything you need to do. When you draw a card, read it out loud and follow the instructions. When you see such symbols, then draw the corresponding card immediately. In this example, you would first draw the news card A and read it out loud. Then you would draw the card number 1 and read it out, and then the card 4. In the game, you will draw instructions cards that will tell you how to set up and play this battle, briefing cards with your mission objective, and news cards which tell the story of the game. There are rules cards which contain additional rules that only apply to this particular battle. Event cards are surprises and will only be revealed once the condition stated on the back of the card is met. The Legacy board will track your progress in the war between the battles. Put the rules and events cards on the corresponding slots. After a battle, the winner sticks their country's flag on the respective field of the timeline and on an enemy territory they want to occupy. Each territory is marked with a number which indicates its victory points value. If you do something particularly ignominious, you will be stigmatized with shame points. Their meaning will unfold during the campaign. If a card tells you that you get a shame point, stick one of your flags on the shame counter. During the campaign, a card will tell you to choose a technology track. Then put a flag sticker on your chosen track. When a card tells you you have unlocked a new unit type, place your flag sticker on the corresponding number. You will receive a card with the unit specs and a new miniature from the corresponding box. Please note during the game you can only purchase unit types that have been in the campaign already. For example, when the campaign starts in 1915, tanks were not invented. Therefore, you cannot build them yet. Later in the campaign, you will get officers. When you get a new officer, customize the officer's photo with the provided sticker elements. Write your faction on the card and come up with a name and a military rank. This officer will be yours until the end of the campaign. You can bring one of your officers to each battle. Place the officer card next to your unit chart. The officer is represented by one of your flag tokens on the battlefield. During setup, place the officer token just like one of your units. Officers can move with 1 movement point. They cannot attack or enter forts. If an officer is attacked and receives 2 or more hits in an attack, the officer is injured. Remove the officer for the rest of this battle. At 7 or more hits from one attack, he is killed in action. Remove the flag token and rip the officer card. Officers can have abilities that modify the game during setup, that can be used once per battle, or that modify the game permanently as long as the officer is on the battlefield. After each battle, each player gets 1 new ability sticker they can add to one of their officers. Setup abilities always go in the top box, one-time abilities in the middle box, and permanent abilities in the bottom box. You win a battle when you achieve the objective on your mission briefing, or when the opponent gives up. To win the war, you must conquer one of the enemy capitals. Note, you will need to push 5 territories deep into the enemy territory to reach the capital. If you don't reach a capital, you play through the entire war until a card tells you an armistice has been signed. The team with the most victory points from occupied territories wins. If you want to play the campaign again, note that there are instructions and materials for download on trenchclublegacy.com to play the campaign without making permanent changes to the game materials. Alternatively, once you finish the campaign, you will draw a sheet with different scenarios that you play in single skirmish games. And that's it. You can start playing the campaign now. Don't worry about all the campaign rules now. They will be introduced bit by bit during the campaign, and the cards will guide you what to do. Enjoy the campaign.